I'm not sure he's ever actually played football because, come on, let's be honest, like the kid. But I respect the confidence.
Is that Kyle?
Here comes is about to Kirk come in my window. Zingo, we're back.
It's like fucking speed dating out here. All right, you guys get a room for a while.
I hate to break this up. It is quite cute, but I failed to see on the agenda where Boozy and Will get to catch up. That wasn't part of the plan. Welcome, boys. We are back. You are honored to be here amongst us, and we thank you for your participation. And we're gonna have to, like, right out the bat, just let you know. There's some big news. We're waiting for tonight to break it, and break it we will. Primarily due to popular demand and very much feedback, an excessive amount of fan mail, far more nudity than I could handle throughout this off season. It came about that the thing that everyone was asking for was bigger and better and more of basically everything we provided last year. And I'm happy to say that we delivered. We are expanding the league, 2 new members joining this season, which also means, of course, 2 more weeks of elimination. More elimination, more chaos, more mayhem. You asked for it, you get it. Welcome to your boy, Hunter Coleman, on the call with you now, and a mysterious second participant who probably won't be here tonight, but who did send in a quite friendly introductory video to let us all know who he is. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, Hunter, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Look out. I'm coming.
Hey, aren't we all, Hunter?
Hey, are you, like, right now you're coming, or like at some point you're going to be coming?
Well, I'm also going to be going for the trophy, but I wanted to let you guys know that.
Hey-o.
Okay. You're going for coming in the trophy later.
Sounds like he's as sexually devious as Meerkat over here. Yeah, let's see those hands. We know what you can do with your feet. Hey-o.
They're glistening with coconut oil. I can see it in the reflection.
The guy's muted. There we go.
There we go.
No coming over here. No need to look out from my end. Not right now, at least.
I was going to say, Sir Merkelot never let a good opportunity to go past him. So I think that you can all tell from Hunter's presence, he is as the namesake suggests, a hunter. He will be hunting down folks this year, and we should all be put on watch. And our second contestant might be even more ferocious, to be honest, if you catch a drift. So
I've never given this much foreplay to my wife, bro.
Lucas, like you got like mob boss vibes going on right now. Like funny, haha. Like I don't know what's going on next in this video.
I think it's just a little bit of a mob bus trying to figure out how to share a PowerPoint screen in front of me.
I just came from a literal birthing class, and this moment is more awkward than any time I had that class.
What's a birthing class?
Oh my god, dude! Worst case scenario, I had to leave the birthing class early to make this. So now I had to sit through half a birthing class, and my wife's pissed at me. So I basically lost on both fronts. You essentially just watch videos of things that I don't think anyone should have to be subjected to. Like, we had it right there back in the day. This is like day one. They're like, back in the day, it's crazy. You know, the women went in here and birthed, and the father sat outside, or they didn't even come to the hospital, and they might not see the baby for a couple of days. Like, hell yeah, brother! What where did that go? Who decided that was the wrong path to go down? Now they're like, you could catch the baby yourself. No, my God, that's not. That wasn't in the contract. That wasn't in the agreement at all. One day I'm just trying to get my rocks off without looking like a total greed. Next thing I know, I'm looking at a vagina this big with a baby coming out. Like, we're in the 21st century. Can we grow this shit in like in a lab somewhere, a petri dish or something? Like, what's going on? Yeah,
that's
I
a
don't know,
perfect
dude.
segue, I think, to the video, which I believe is finally ready to go here. So, again, once again,
That's the worst possible segue. Oh my God, that's the worst way to fill time. All right, Luke, hit us with it.
we're gonna fix this in post.
These videos are still private this year, right? Because
No, we're public.
Oh,
Oh,
Truly, potentially.
that looks almost exactly like one of the
I'm
babies.
Dan McCarthy here. I've been told to do an intro. First off, my connection to this league is unfortunately through Josh Nelson and Zach Worcester, as going through the same high school. Josh was also my officiant, which take that for what you will. As part of the intro, I figured I'd give my stats on the combine if I were to do it. 40-yard dash, it'd be about 7 seconds. 3-cone drill, would not finish, pull a hammy. Bench press, I think they do 225, so not one. And vert, I'd get at least 10 inches off the ground. Pretty excited for this, and also really pushing to be honorary advance Nelson cousin by the end of this season. So good luck, and can't wait. What's up, everyone? Dan
just keep it on loop. How many
We
times?
we are gonna eat that guy for breakfast. He looks like a fucking soft guy. He's not ready for this league.
wait, why does he want to be?
Flowers?
Why does he want to be your cousin?
That's a really good question. No one knows.
Is there like a sister that needs to get knocked up or something? He's like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh, is that not how that works? I guess that's brother-in-law. My bad. I get the relative stuff mixed up sometimes. We'll just pretend I didn't say that.
I think a couple important things to note about Dan McCarthy. First is his nickname is and will forever be Nutsack. We called him Sack, and people would say, well, what's Sack for? And I would say Nutsack. And they didn't believe me, but that's just how it was. So people asked if his name was Zach. It's not. We just call him Nutsack, mostly because of his very uncanny resemblance to one. He moved to San Diego for about a year and thought he'd become a surfer, which tells you everything you need to know about the guy. It's not a great look. So anyway, he thinks he'll be
awesome.
he definitely expects to be the first one eliminated, and I hope we are able to provide that for him. That's all.
Great.
Welcome to the league.
Love to have him.
Welcome to the league, Nutsack. We are glad to have you.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we playing Coleman's video too, or
No, we already watched it. For Will and Mark said we should play Coleman's video too. Let's go ahead and do it.
We're gonna watch it before he
Please.
got here, but we'll run.
Run it back. All right, Pete, we might need another birthing story here.
So
All right.
basically,
Pete, you know what they used to do in Sparta? Oh, I'll wait for you.
Hello, I'm Hunter Coleman. New this year to the Fantasy Pals Fantasy Football League. A little bit about me. I won the 2013 Gordon College Talent Show. Followed that up with back-to-back Cornhole Rec IM Championships. Followed those up with a Flag Football Rec IM Championship. You know, they asked me, is it true they weren't using regulation equipment during your second Cornhole Championship? Is your flag football skills going to translate into fantasy football championships? I think my name on this trophy right here 3 times answers that question. Nowadays, they got more questions for me. Are you going to be able to turn your previous championships into a championship in a new league? Are the rumors regarding you and Ana de Armas true? Is it true that you gave yourself carpal tunnel hitting a golf ball off the mat in your garage too many times? Who's to say? I think we've all done that. Now they're telling me in order to win, I got to get past teams like Barcavius Mingo's Bussin' Booty, Donkey Keith, and the previous winner, Don't Make Me Vance in Your Pants. I mean, I'll tell you right now, these pants can't be vanced into. I don't care who I have to get past. This year, I'm coming for it all.
Yeah, that guy's a legend.
Wow.
Who is Vance in your pants?
Who do you think
Could
the
be any
creator,
of those.
the creator of the league with a super confusing rules that somehow won? Don't worry about it.
Let me just say, there's probably already some fine print in the league charter that says your pants will be vanced in this year.
Well, wait, was the question who is or who has Vance in your pants?
Kind of both, I guess.
I think in post we'll play that video first, and then Dan will just look even softer than he already did.
Very different energies coming out of there.
Would you believe I gave them?
We're a diverse league.
Very diverse league.
Extremely diverse. That's what we're looking for, diversity.
A little more European than I would like, but
Yeah.
Well, there's always a little bit more peeing than you'd like pee.
that's a classic story.
We'll save it for next episode. We gotta get on with this.
Let me just preface. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I'm going to plant the seed for next episode to get the people coming back. Josh told me about 8 individual stories of him peeing himself. Okay, then proceeded to get me drunk and incept that story into my head. Guess what happened to me that night?
Ooh.
All right.
On the next episode.
He's like, yeah, I did that.
Believe it or not, our agenda tonight was supposed to be tighter than Pete's Dingus, and I think that we've already probably proved that true. So moving on to the moment we've all been waiting for. In addition to our additional 2 members and our additional 2 weeks of elimination, there are a few minor tweaks to the league rules. These are, of course, available in the ever-present website that you will be in the show notes, of course. And after we go through a quick summary of those, we're going to jump ahead to the main event, which is, of course, determining the draft order. So thank you for staying tuned. The quick updates for 2024 is that we have taken all your feedback. Once again, many emails were sent. Sadly, we did open all of them. And we took that feedback into consideration when we made several changes, minor tweaks, shooting for more of the fun stuff, a little less of the chaos, well, a little less of the confusion, more of the chaos, and more confusion for some people, of course. So number 1, the immunity cards, one of our favorite traditions of last year, have been reworked. We're now doing a slightly more exciting version of the immunity cards, where the only way to earn one will be to score between 69 and 70 points without busting. And if you are able to hit that number, you will be immune from loss in the current week as well as the following week, which is a pretty exciting chain of events. But otherwise, there will be no way to earn an immunity card for future use in the league. And then the other minor tweak is that we will be moving the season down. Championship will end in week 17, which means that playoffs will start in week 12. So we will have essentially 2 weeks without elimination. Elimination will start in week 3 and go through week 11. Final week of elimination will be the last team that doesn't make the playoffs will be eliminated. And then 7 teams will enter into the playoffs. First seed gets a first round bye. Everybody else has to play through. And then no other funky business in the playoffs. Just a typical 7-team, 3-round, double week matchups.
2 week playoffs, yeah.
So there's someone who's only playing for 2 weeks.
Technically 3.
Oh, 3 weeks? That's crazy. I love that.
3 weeks. It's gonna be brutal.
Like, oh, I love my draft. 3 weeks later.
16-team draft, dude. We're gonna be drafting like
I'm
Yeah,
drafting
that
Petey in my
too,
last
yeah.
round.
Oh, man. It's gonna be wild out there.
It is gonna be a little bit wild.
questions or concerns. Not that we're gonna
Yeah.
list them, but you can voice them now.
You can just notify us that you are concerned or have questions, and that's about it. So the draft order, also once again, shooting for a little bit more mayhem than we had before. We are stepping our game up this year, and also taking advantage of the historic Olympic year that we're in. And so tonight will be phase 1 of the draft order decision process, which will be a callback to how we did it last year. We will be bringing it back to the 100-yard dash simulator with everybody in the league getting a spot on the line. We'll watch it live tonight and see the results, but that is only going to determine the first half. This will determine your position in picking a Olympic sprinter in the men's 100-meter event. This your final draft position will be determined by how that sprinter finishes in the final standings at the Olympics this weekend. Prelims begin on Saturday. There are 4 rounds, so hope you get someone who makes it to finals, and the top finisher in the finals will get the first pick, and then all the way down. So, for example, in the simulation tonight, if let's say Josh takes first, Pete takes second, Josh goes ahead and picks Noah Lyles, world leader, and Pete picks the former gold medalist Marcel Jacobs. They go in feeling pretty good, but then in a shocking turn of events, Marcel pulls a hammy in the preliminary round, hobbles across the line for a 13.8 finish. Noah makes it to round 2, but in an even more shocking turn of events, trips out of the blocks, jogged it in for an 18.6 finish. Josh would actually pick last. Who picked? Hold on. Yeah. Pete would pick last because Marcel didn't make it out of the first round. Josh would pick second to last because his runner made it to the next round, even though his time was worse than the other runner.
I got no idea what you're saying right now.
Hi, there's a 2. So in all the heats everyone runs, if you don't make it to the final heat, like if you don't make it to the finals, everyone who's not in the finals, you get ranked based on your finishing time. Everyone who makes it to the finals is automatically above everyone who didn't make it. And then the people in the finals get ranked based off of their finishing in the finals, even if they have a slower time than someone else who didn't make it.
But right now we're running to see who we get.
We're
No,
running,
you're running.
we're running to see the order
We're
in
not
which
running.
we're able to pick our Olympic athlete.
You have to draft your Olympic athlete.
If you have to draft your fucking, oh my god, I don't know.
It's the draft. The draft before
So-
the
I'm gonna make a couple Googles right now. Figure out who to draft.
I'm Googling right now.
There's no podcast. There's no podcast for ranking Olympic 100-meter sprinters.
I
Actually, there
have
might be.
Shane Thompson's Wikipedia pulled up right now.
So don't worry.
Never heard
on
of
the
him.
website, of course, there is.
I
a
have
link
Mia
to all
Khalifa
the
pulled
official-
up on Pornhub right now.
Well, it could be tough.
There will be links to the World Athletic standings as well as the official Olympic Olympic entry list on the website. So please consult both resources before making your selection.
Perfect.
But everyone,
So how we actually pick will be based on this order, and this will start as soon as we're off the call. Each person will get 4 hours to make their pick. The time clock will stop at midnight, resume at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I will text you to let you know it's your time on the clock. And if your time expires while you're making a pick, you'll get essentially the next fastest time in the world. So we'll go off the world leaders list at the default rankings. All right? Simple enough.
all right, without further ado,
All right, without further ado, let's do it.
I do not like being in the one spot. Can you move me?
It doesn't
No.
matter, Pete.
It matters to me, Josh.
We're not taking individual requests on where to position you on the field.
We're officially out of time for this call, so let's wrap this up and land the plane.
I don't know why I can't click it.
Oh my god.
Do we get bonus points for?
Yeah, what's going on? Ready to go.
That in-car Wi-Fi is really failing
Battery.
Boozy right now.
I know.
running this 64-bit simulator is stressing his
He needs that Starlink out there.
Hold on.
Did we get everyone on this list? Make sure your name's there.
I think whoever's in this video call should automatically get top 7.
That's true.
I'd be okay with that.
No, not how it works.
All right, just a
Bro,
concern. I just wanted to voice my concern.
I appreciate it. Your feedback will be received as well as all other in-season feedback with an
Okay.
immediate rejection.
All right.
All right.
Did we ever
Charger?
a Charger situation? Oh my
This
God.
is unreal.
Jack.
Oh.
He's off the.
Oh.
All right. Well, Boozy gets some
Ah.
tech support again. I think we should have at least. Never mind. I don't know if I can say that again.
You already said it once. You might as well say it again. The post job is getting out of control. I mean, I thought I was going to get off this call without too much work to do, but I'm going to be up all night putting this thing together.
No, we
My
shoot
God.
it raw. We shoot it raw.
I mean,
That's how I ended up in a birthing class on Monday night. So maybe don't take my advice. All right. Did we ever figure out the rule that Andy basically destroyed our league? And I'm not going to throw other names under the bus, but Will Reagan, I think, also is involved in that conspiracy. When is we need to iron out the last trade deadline at some point.
Oh yeah,
do
like
that
trading a
before the season
player.
starts.
Just trading a player between the 12 o'clock and the 3 o'clock and the 7 o'clock game. Wasn't that what it was?
I mean, any gray area will be taken advantage of in this league.
Yeah. We'll have to iron out.
There's certain bad actors in this league who just want to spread chaos for their own benefit. I
Some
think
people just want to watch the world burn.
myself included in that illustrious group. So who's back in here?
We are back.
Okay, thank goodness. Hey, cut back in, Luke. Go.
You gotta clap.
You got to clap, and not that kind of clapping. All right. You figured out how to click the mouse at this point?
Well, for some reason, can I not click?
Oh my god!
Clicking app, or do I have to go to my app to click it? Can you guys see my screen?
Oh, we're in. All
right.
Hold on.
69.
Oh wait.
30 times.
Wait.
You gotta go back. All right.
Yeah, shuffle it a few more times. Just a couple more. Two more.
One more would be good, I think.
Okay. Well,
We probably should do 68 in honor of the Patriot special.
Fourth from the bottom. I love that. Yeah, actually, 68 is kind of our
higher luck
69.
values. We're just.
Well, you
Gonna...
can give me some luck.
No,
That's
don't
good.
give it any luck.
No.
All right. Yards traveled per rush. Do we care?
What the hell is this? Do fast because normal was slow as fuck.
No, normal was so fun.
I think normal was first.
It was like a 10-minute.
4 minutes. I love it.
Wait, scores per rush? Hold on, this is not. What is happening?
Yeah. Because it randomizes how far you're rushing per turn. That's the
And
rate.
how long it takes. So you have a different amount of time.
Oh,
and
seconds
yards.
per rush. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Pete's dyslexic.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Not activated.
At least I'm not impotent.
Why
Oh,
am I
Jesus.
number one now? This is fucked up.
Could take somebody 7 seconds to go 1 yard.
I know I'm
We
second from the
shuffled it
bottom.
69 times.
Don't question the process. we'll fast
Good
forward in
luck.
post.
Good luck.
Good luck, boys.
Nice work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pete.
Terrible start. Just a terrible
Oh,
start.
Oh, this is
nutsack.
quick. This is quick.
Nutsack.
Nutsack.
Oh God.
He's closing in on him. Come on.
You're barely off the goal line.
Oh, Merk.
Oh, Merk.
What are we doing, Merk?
Oh, a huge sprint.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Nutsack.
What?
Turn it
That's
on.
getting 30
Come on now.
Oh,
Surge.
oh.
Oh, half with a big
I don't
surge.
know if I can watch the rest of this.
Come on now.
Oh, this is bad.
Mark Phillips.
I'm not even
Oh,
across
man.
that field.
I'll take there.
Shocker.
Oh,
Shocker, dude.
This is unreal.
Dude, this league is anything but rigged.
No, I got
Mark, how are you so?
Hang on,
huge
hang on.
matchup.
Oh,
Oh my, can you
no. Are there even 16 runners in the Olympics? Oh, no.
All right, this is the official ranking.
That's some
bullshit.
bullshit.
That
That's
is
some
bullshit.
bullshit.
Wow.
Wow.
The alternative was to just take the standings we had last year and final standings and just use those. So I feel like kind of worked out both ways. Makes sense. Makes sense. Winners win. Winners win. That's all I can say.
I'd like to vocalize my concern.
I mean, Josh, you crushed me in that race, but we're only one spot apart.
Well,
Makes
it's
me
funny
feel a
because
little better.
with Josh, that was like almost exactly how slow he runs in real life.
I think Josh does rage quit. Wow. So big finish, huge. I mean, I can't say enough. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my sponsors. I really everybody who's been there for me along this process. Dan Happ with a big finish, leading at one point, I think. Hunter Coleman, welcome to the league, finishing with a bronze medal and a great option for top talent moving into round 2. Nutsack, Mark Phillips round out the top 5. Boozy and Pete both coming in right up behind. And then Andy Regan edging out to his brother by 5 spots. So not really an edge there. Sorry, Will.
He edged a little bit. Johnny, Kyle rounding out the top 10. And then we just got scraps at the bottom. Poor Nick Spofford, the Eliminator, Will Regan, Booster. Josh, who rage quit, obviously, and Merk. Tough to watch and tough to see it. But good news is there are over 40 contestants in the Olympics, so you still have a chance at picking some top talent. There's only 10 in the final, so I would say your options of making it there might be lower, but you never know. Do your research, boys. Hit the phones. Hit the and the clock begins now. We are on the clock, so I'll be on the clock. And once my pick is in, it'll move to Dan for the next 4 hours. Although the clock will stop at midnight and then resume.
No, he has to pick between midnight and 4 a.m.
Toss your picks into the chat. Get some hype going. All right, great pod. I think this might have been our shortest one yet. We're all about setting records this year.
Excellent work, boys. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, do we know when any inkling of when draft day is gonna be?
Oh,
yeah, it's on the website. No, we haven't decided yet. It's most likely going to be the final Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday night, final Wednesday or Thursday night of the last week of August. Kickoff is on September 4th, which is a Monday or Tuesday, so it'll be the prior Wednesday or Thursday.
I don't know, 4 weeks out from that, so get your research on, boys.
Hell yeah. Excited for another great season.
Love you, boys.
GG's.
Send my love to all of you. Sweet dreams.
Peace.
That's it.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, sexy.
Somehow still recording. So let's see how weird we can make it.
Let's put a dick in this bed. Did you watch the race? You got trounced.
Dude, we lost power. I'm just in the dark right now in my 90-degree attic. There he is. It's still recording, Luke. Be careful what you wish for.
Include those last 45 seconds without checking what the content is. Hi, boys.
Yeah.